Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the Homestead. As you can see, it is boiler season time. Today we are going to do our pre-season checklist, if you will, for our outdoor boiler, our CL6048 classic non-gasification unit. And in today's video, we're gonna put a new rope seal on. Now, I knew I needed a rope seal last year. The way you test this, and I don't need to show this if you just listen, take a $1 bill, and then you open the door like such. Let's pretend this is a $1 bill, right? Take the $1 bill, you put it in here, and you shut the door. If you can pull out the $1 bill, generally speaking, that means you need a new rope seal. Now, a couple spots on mine, on the bottom here, the $1 bill came out. I had to really pull it, but anyways, for $30, we're just gonna change it. We're not gonna have any issues. So yes. Needless to say, I got this from the Summersworth Stove Shop, Bruce, and I'll overlay a photo or contact information. He has been a lifesaver for going on 7 years now, 6-7 years now. He originally installed this unit in 2008 with the previous owner. We moved in 2015 and been running it ever since. So needless to say, thank you, Bruce, from the Summersworth Stove Shop. If you need any parts or help, he's your guy. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a new rope seal. Oh yeah, there's our beauty over there. Anyways, trying to be distracted here. A rope seal is one of the most important things in an outdoor boiler, because if you have a bad seal around your door, air is pretty much bypassing down by the damper, and you don't want that. What happens is if you have an air leak on these, when the damper door is off, your coals are going to be hotter and warmer than they need to be, thus burning more wood. So you need to make sure you have a good rope seal. We did ours, I did a video on it, I'm doing it again. I think I did ours 2-3 years ago, but I'm not sure. I don't mind changing it every few years because I open and close the door, it gets beat up. So anyways, how I did it, it is seamed here. So we're just gonna take, I think a pair of pliers will work. Let's bring you guys. So I'm just gonna take a pair of needle nose pliers here. And hopefully, can you bring you to where you guys can see. It is seamed right around here, somewhere. You should be able to get this out with a, there we go. Just like that. Now that we've got it started, we can just use our manpower here to get it out of there. There you have it, folks. There's our old rope seal. So let's get our whiz wheel here and let's clean out that channel. Works really good to clean out that groove. So what we use here is the Makita GV5000 5-inch disc sander. These are some 3M hook-it pads. I will overlay the part number. These work really good. So we're just gonna put the respirator on and we're gonna get in here and clean this with the groove. We'll get the silicone that's inside staying warm, and then we'll install our new gasket.
Make sure you wear a respirator when you do this kind of work. That creosote, that stuff is nasty. So let's put you on a time lapse and blow through this.
And that's it, folks. Again, that 3M disc really gets literally right in that groove there, gets it down pretty much to bare steel here. So let's get a rag with some rubbing alcohol just to clean out the remnants, and then we'll be ready for the RTV and put the new gasket in. All right, so we're back. We got our scissors. We have our caulking gun. So you can use either like a brake clean, or I liked denatured alcohol. That stuff dries literally almost instantly and leaves no residue. You just want to use a cleaner that doesn't leave residue. This is what they gave you with it. American Sealants Inc. 502 high performance RTV seals bonds, yada 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 yada. This is what we've used for years with no issues. So let's go ahead, let's put some gloves on, because that alcohol, we don't need to get that on our skin. And then we'll wipe down our groove here. Apply some silicone. If it's cold out, like today it's about 45, keep this inside till you're ready. You don't want to leave that outside overnight. I would imagine your boiler will be running by the time the freezing weather's around, but you could be like me and do things last minute. So make sure you leave that inside so it's nice and warm. All right, so here we go, folks. Open up our alcohol here. Take our rag and fold it. This stuff is really good stuff. Oh, let me just take it, kind of just get it in our groove there, just to clean out any residual. As you can see, it's there. This stuff works really good. Dries almost instantly too. A wire brush works fine. Get in the groove. Just wanted to throw that in there. A couple spots here, there's a little dab to the old silicone, so this is good. The Makita with the disc works mint, gets it down to nothing, but if you don't have that, a simple wire brush will work. Alright, so that looks really good. We used the wire brush one final time over. We used the denatured alcohol. We gave it a few minutes to dry. The stuff dries almost instantly. So yeah, we're ready to put our silicone on. So let's get this set up in the caulking tube here and we'll be good to roll. I've been using the actual front of the furnace here as a workbench. So when you're getting ready to do this, you want to get all your stuff out of the way, because you are going to be shutting the door. So you don't want to, once the gasket's in, you want to shut the door and leave it shut. So we want to make sure we are, nothing's in our way here. Okay. So it says in the instructions here, apply a 1/4 inch diameter bead of silicone adhesive to the entire firebox door seal groove. That is right here. It obviously gives you a photo too. Make sure you do the corners correctly, which I will show you. And once the seal is pressed into the groove all the way around the box, cut the rope about a 1/2 inch longer than required. Apply additional silicone. You want to seam them right here, middle of the door here. And then when you're all said and done, close the firebox door. So we shall show you. Okay, so we got our adhesive. Oh yes. We cut our tip back to, I believe, is what, about a 1/4 inch bead. But yeah, either way, it should work. So yeah, let's do it, folks. Where do we want to start? All right, let's show you guys the bead here. Looks good, nice and juicy. Oh, sorry, can't see. There you go. So now let's grab our seal. Let's grab our gasket. Don't drop it in the ground like I just did, like a moron. What helps if you kind of wrap it around your neck. That's what I've done in the past. Try to keep it off the door. So let's go ahead and just, that's about halfway right there. Just firmly press it in with your thumb. When you get to the corner here, give it some slack. Kind of build up that corner. See what I'm saying? And then just lightly with your thumb, keep pressing it in. Same thing on this corner. Obviously, as we get closer, let some more material out. Again, keep it off the dirt, keep it off the ground. Make sure we have good corner seals. Okay. All right, now that we're at this point, it says to cut it a 1/2 inch longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'd rather be, so it's gonna press in right about here. Make sure you don't cut the starting point. Oh, don't let that fall down. Kind of press that in just like such. Okay, one thing I forgot to do is I want you to add a little bit of silicone here where the two ends meet. So that's what we just did there. Got a little bit on the gasket, but we'll be okay. We change it every couple of years anyways. For $30, I'd rather not worry about it. Okay, let's have a look. Wow, look how much better that looks. Give it taking a week, it ain't gonna look like that. So there's our seam, looks pretty good, going up. Corners are nice and high. Again, we just kind of used our thumb to press it in. We're gonna leave the door shut for a minimum at least a day to let this cure. But that looks good, our corners look good, bottom groove looks good, this corner looks good, the seam looks great. Yeah, needless to say, I think we're good. All right, folks, I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead and shut our door now. Now it's gonna feel really, really tight when you first shut it. That's gonna be normal because you're compressing a brand new gasket. So we're gonna go ahead, shut our door. We're gonna leave it shut, folks. And in the next video, we're gonna start this machine up. I'm so excited. It is October, what's today? October 22nd. Yeah, so we are gonna fire the boiler up probably tomorrow, which would be Sunday, October 23rd. So yeah, we will bring you guys along. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions on the door seal kit, let me know. Anyways, Bruce at the Summersworth Stove Shop, I'll overlay another picture here. Definitely your man to go if you're a Central Boiler dealer or your local person you're not a fan with. Reach out to Bruce. He ships anywhere. He ships factory direct, so he can help you out. Tell him Jay sent you. He'll appreciate that. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. God bless. And like I always say, we will see you guys out in the woods.